Do you ever feel broke, even though you're budgeting, saving, and doing your best? What if I told you? You might be quietly winning with money, and not even know it. In today's video, we're revealing 7 hidden signs that show you're ahead financially, even if your bank account doesn't look like it. These are the kind of wins that most people overlook, but they matter more than you think. If you've ever doubted your progress, this video will open your eyes and give you hope. Let's dive in. If you care about building wealth the smart, quiet way, go ahead and subscribe now. We drop deep dive videos like this every week. 1. You have an emergency fund, even a small one. A $1,000 cushion might not sound like much, but it's more than most Americans have. If you can handle surprise expenses, car trouble, medical bills, or a job gap, you've bought peace of mind. Stat: 57% of Americans can't cover a $1,000 emergency. Even 1 to 2 months of expenses saved puts you in the top 30%. You're free from credit card debt. High-interest debt is one of the biggest wealth killers. If you've paid it off or avoided it entirely, you're doing something right. You're not just saving money, you're buying freedom. And guess what? If you're using a credit card and paying it in full each month, that's a power move. You invest regularly. Maybe you're not investing thousands, but are you investing consistently? Even 100-month compounds over time. If you've automated your contributions to a 401k, Roth IRA, or index fund, you're growing your future wealth silently. Consistency beats timing. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be present in the market. 4. You spend guilt-free on what you love. Whether it's coffee, concerts, or travel. If you can treat yourself without debt or guilt, that's a powerful sign. It means you're budgeting well enough to allow joy in your life. You're not deprived, you're balanced. That's rare and incredibly healthy. 5. You can handle unexpected expenses without panic. Was your fridge repair annoying? Sure. But did it break your budget? If you can absorb a sudden cost without dipping into debt or feeling crushed, you've built resilience, and resilience is real wealth. You talk about money. Openly. Are you able to calmly talk to your spouse, friend, or even your kids about money? That's huge. Emotional control around finances means you've grown. Money isn't taboo anymore. It's a tool you manage, not a monster you fear. You don't obsessively check your bank app. If you're not refreshing your account daily in fear, it means you trust your system. You're likely budgeting, tracking, and spending with intention. That's not luck, that's financial maturity. If you've seen even 3 of these signs in your life, you're doing better than you think. Hit that like button. It helps more people find this and feel better about their money too. So why don't we feel successful, even when we're doing well? Because we're comparing. Someone else just bought a new car. A friend just went to Europe. An influencer just paid off their mortgage at 27. But you don't see how they did it. Debt, family money, luck. Meanwhile, your quiet discipline gets overlooked, even by you. It's time to stop measuring your success with someone else's ruler. If you're thinking, okay, these signs sound good, but I'm not there yet, you're not alone. Real financial progress doesn't always start with a high income, perfect habits, or ideal timing. Sometimes it starts with a decision to try, despite the chaos, debt, or doubt. Let me share 2 quick stories that show what quiet financial wins look like in real life, and how small, intentional actions can change everything. Sarah's story. Sarah was a single mom working full-time with limited income. She started with just $50 a month towards savings, barely enough to feel like progress. But she committed to tracking every dollar. She built a budget in Google Sheets, skipped impulse purchases, and focused on one goal: paying off debt. 3 years later, she's debt-free, has 4 months' expenses saved, and just opened a Roth IRA. No windfalls, no side hustle explosion, just consistency. I couldn't afford to feel sorry for myself, Sarah said. I just wanted to sleep at night without worrying. Mark's story. Mark wasn't a finance expert. He was just a guy who loved to cook. He started small, prepping meals in his home kitchen for friends and neighbors, charging just enough to cover groceries. Instead of spending the extra cash, he reinvested it, buying better equipment, marketing his services, and building a reputation. Over time, his side hustle grew into a real business. He now runs a part-time catering company with steady clients and enough profit to cover his living expenses and contribute monthly to a SEP IRA. "I didn't build wealth fast," Mark said, "but I built it on my terms, and no one can take that from me." These stories aren't flashy, but they're real. They prove that quiet financial wins, even the smallest ones, can add up to something powerful when you stay consistent and intentional. If you're someone who tracks not just expenses but also investments, or you're exploring how to grow your portfolio smarter, there are tools out there that go beyond spreadsheets. One of the most powerful platforms I've come across offers 24/7 market prediction indicators designed for beginners. It's beginner-friendly, fully automated, and helps remove a lot of guesswork. I've linked it in the description if you're curious. It's helped others get clarity on when to enter or exit trades without being glued to the screen. Here's how to go from I'm okay to I'm unstoppable. 1. Automate everything. Set up automatic transfers to savings and investment accounts. Let systems protect you from your future self. 2. Track net worth monthly assets, liabilities. Net worth. Watching this number slowly rise is addictive and motivating. Do weekly money check-ins, 15 minutes every Sunday. Review spending, adjust goals, celebrate wins. 4. Set a fun fund, guilt-free money to enjoy life. Budgeted, intentional, and fun. Subscribe if you want more content that focuses on quiet, powerful financial growth. And remember, your journey is valid. Your wins are real. You've got this. See you in the next video.